All right, so if you've been on the internet for the past week or so, I'm pretty sure everybody is familiar with the firestorm that the Trump administration is going through right now over the Jeffrey Epstein case. Now, recently, Pam Bondi has basically told everybody nothing to look at here. The Epstein file list does not exist, and people are absolutely flipping out over this. They are totally upset about what's going on. They are not accepting the fact that they're saying that there is nothing to look at, that Epstein killed himself. A complete conspiracy going on that everybody is paying attention to right now. And even Donald Trump is backing up Pam Bondi and basically saying that there will be no files released on the Epstein case, even though they campaigned on this for a very, very long time. Now, today, with a not even a surprising twist, the House actually voted to suppress Ghislaine Maxwell's testimony when it comes to talking about the Jeffrey Epstein case. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of this video because this is very telling that a lot of the Republicans, pretty much the majority of them, has basically said no to letting her talk about this list and say who's on this list. Now, if you ask me, if you're trying to suppress her from saying this, that means that there is some foul play going on with this, and there are a lot of people on that list that don't want this evidence to come out. All right, so now I'm about to show you how this vote actually went when they brought it up. Should they suppress the Ghislaine Maxwell trial to shut her up?
I move the committee make an order amendment number 50 to H.R. 3633 offered by Representative Khanna, which would require the Attorney General to preserve and release any records related to Jeffrey Epstein. Madam Chair, on February 21st, 2025, President Trump's own Attorney General, Pam Bondi, said on Fox News, the Epstein client list was sitting on her desk, quote, right now to review, end quote. Kash Patel, Trump's FBI director, said during his confirmation hearing that he would do everything, if confirmed, to make sure the American people knew, quote, the full weight of what happened, end quote. Patel, who now leads the FBI, said on the Benny Johnson show that the FBI was hiding the Epstein client list. Donald Trump Jr., the president's own son, tweeted out, and I quote, show us all the Epstein client list right now. Why would anyone protect those scumbags? Ask yourselves this question, and then the answer becomes very apparent, end quote. And now, forgive me, but suddenly these same people are telling us there's nothing to see here. Trump is posting that we should all just move on. Well, I want to know what the hell is in these files. And I think we all want to know why Trump is suddenly changing his tune and is so desperate to sweep this under the rug. But you know what? This also gets at his credibility. This is about trust. Republicans said, trust us, vote for us, and we will release these files. And here we are. They are backtracking. They said they aren't going to cut Medicaid, and they did. They said they wouldn't add to the deficit and debt. They exploded both. They said that they stand with law enforcement. They won't even hang a plaque honoring officers for their heroism on January 6th. They talk about law and order and can't even condemn the president for pardoning the people who violently attacked the Capitol building. So please forgive me if I don't believe a word of any of it. This isn't about gotcha politics. It's about credibility, or rather the lack of credibility on the other side, because they constantly say one thing and do something else. So I urge a yes vote on my amendment, and I yield
The
back.
questions on the amendment. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. No. In the opinion of the chair, the noes have it. The amendment's not
Madam
agreed
Chair, I'm
to.
kind of shocked by that. I will ask for a roll call.
The clerk will call the roll.
Mrs. Fishbach. No. Mrs. Fishbach, no. Mr. Norman. Yeah. Mr. Norman, aye. Mr. Roy. Mrs. Houchin. Mrs. Houchin, no. Mr. Langworthy. Mr. Langworthy, no. Mr. Scott. Mr. Scott, no. Mr. Griffith. Mr. Griffith, no. Mr. Jack.
No.
Mr. Jack, no. Mr. McGovern.
Aye.
Mr. McGovern, aye. Ms. Scanlon. Ms. Scanlon, aye. Mr. Neguse.
Yes.
Mr. Neguse, aye. Ms. Leisure Fernandez. Ms. Leisure Fernandez, aye. Madam Chair.
No.
Madam Chair, no.
The clerk will report the total.
5 yeas, 7 nays.
The noes have it. The amendment is not agreed to.
So in this quick clip, I'm going to show you Pam Bondi being asked by reporters while she's at a press conference about the Epstein files. And basically what's been happening is they've been trying to make all of these big busts right now. You're about to see them try to really ramp up so that way they can get a win to try to push this story under the rug.
Investigation?
is not something that you are open to do.
Let me
You said
take
this
that.
just a few moments
Yeah.
ago.
Let me take that first. This today is about fentanyl. This is about a wall of people right outside this room who have died from, I appreciate your question, but this today is about fentanyl overdoses throughout our country and people who have lost loved ones to fentanyl. That's the message that we're here to send today. Nothing about Epstein. I'm not going to talk about Epstein.
All right, so as you see, she is totally getting frustrated about this story. So right now, what they're trying to do is you're about to see a lot of big coverage about all of these big busts that they've been doing and all of the good that they've been doing because they really want another story to just kind of outshine this one so people quit talking about it. So hopefully everybody who is doing independent journalism just stay on this. Every single time they have a press conference, people need to be asking these questions. Do not shut up about it. And the same thing goes when they had Trump. So here's Trump right now when they just asked him about the Epstein file. Let's see the way that he react again.
All right, Mr. President, your daughter-in-law said that there should be transparency in the Epstein case. Do you agree with her, sir?
The Attorney General's handled that very well. She's really done a very good job. And I think that when you look at it, you'll understand that. I would like to see that also. But I think the Attorney General, the credibility is very important. And you want credible evidence for something like that. And I think the Attorney General has handled it very well.
How many more
The Attorney General briefed you on the DOJ and FBI review, the findings of that review. The Attorney General briefed you on
On
that.
what? On the
On the DOJ and FBI
on what?
review.
On what subject?
Epstein. On
Okay.
Epstein, of the review of the files. Attorney General Pam Bondi.
A very,
briefed you on that.
very quick briefing.
Did she tell you, what did she tell you about the review? And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No. She's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden, we went through years of that with the Russia hoax, with all of the different things that we had to go through. We've gone through years of it, but she's handled it very well, and it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release. Yeah.
All right, so as you see, Trump is still playing cover up on this as well. It's super funny, though, that, that reporter asked him directly, like, did Pam Bondi tell you that you were on those Epstein files? And immediately he started stuttering, like, when they asked him that question. And now they trying to flip the narrative on this. So they saying, oh, yeah, we got the files. Okay, first there was no file. They had their files. Then there was no files. There's nothing to see in the files. And then it's like, oh, these files were created by the Democrats, by Obama, and by everybody on the left side. Now they created the files and put all of this information in there, which they still say they won't release. So the story is just all jumbled up. Everybody know that this is probably the biggest fail in Trump's administration thus far. There's been a lot of stuff happening right now, but this one by far is the biggest fumble that they have basically done in that administration. Now, on the other hand, you got Patel, you got Bongino right now. I know the last couple of days the story been maybe Bongino might probably about to quit. And, people been asking, what if he quit? Would that be, justice or no, not at all. I think that basically it hinders their narrative because he has a good reputation. So if he actually quits over this, then that would restore his reputation. He can save face and probably look at himself in the mirror every single day. But it will definitely hurt the Trump administration if he walks away from his position. Same thing with Patel. So hopefully this story does not get pushed up under the rug and people just don't let it go and forget about it and go on to the next, big catastrophe, that comes along. You see all these different weather patterns, all these places is flooding right now. Just things is happening just at a very peculiar time. So we got to keep our eyes on it. All the new updates. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can know every time that we drop a video over here at The Red Wire Today. See you on the next one.